Joining match.
It's game on!
Starting match.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and we're underway. Starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and we're underway.
Joining match.
What is up, Echo Master League, and welcome to week 3 of season 4. We got Eternity versus Hyperion. I'm here casting with one new caster, one fairly new caster. We got Gaga Goose, say hi.
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
And we got Finn.
Hello there, everyone.
All right, we got an exciting match coming. I told the teams they can ready up whenever. Hopefully they're looking at the chat and we can get going. My team actually played Hyperion recently. They're an interesting team. It'll be a really fun game to watch. Eternity, I believe, is a newer team. I haven't seen them casted yet. I haven't seen anything on them, but I do know Mountainous. I do know McBubbles. I've seen Demon Hex around. So, bunch of familiar faces. Really fun cast coming in. Really excited. We're going to have Finn on the sidelines. We're going to have me and Goose on the play-by-play. So it should be a fairly fun cast, fairly organized, and really excited. Don't forget, I almost forgot, we do also have Trod on cams. I need to add the teams. Goose, what do you feel about these matchups?
I'm very excited for my first cast. I'm excited to see both these teams go head-to-head. Both kind of newer teams. Just ready to see what they have tonight for us.
I don't see the ticket, Trod, for this.
But yeah, we played Hyperion the other night. Fun team to play against. Very fun team. Interesting people. It's just good to see us and other teams. It's a good mix. Good mix of people.
Can I be added in the ticket? Just at me in it, or someone else say ready up that can see it. I only see the next game, Ren versus Capita, and then I see my ticket for my scrim earlier. There we go. It's glitched. It happens sometimes. I accidentally told Ren versus Capita to ready up whenever. Oops. That happens. All right.
Accidentals.
All right, they left. It's all good.
Right, good.
Very exciting. Would it be a true Twitch stream, whether it's my own Twitch stream or any Twitch stream, without just a little bit of oopsies? It's all good. It happens. How's everybody's day been? Tell us in chat. We love to see it. Everyone doing good. Everyone doing great. We're just waiting on readying up at this point.
12, 11, 10.
All right. We got an opening joust here. It is going to be coming through. We got the neutral joust. And it is going to come in 2, 1. Here they go. Whoa, miss joust coming in by Eternity. Hyperion's going to get the disc. Picked up by Crips. Crips is going to throw the disc. It is just going to bounce and float around geometry. Quick steal, though, by Death Row, and 2 points by Death Row. Hyperion taking the early lead. Finn,
Yeah, a lot of mistakes there for Eternity there. Good speed by Hyperion, taking advantage of those mistakes.
5, 4, 3, 2.
We have Hyperion my bad. We got Eternity coming out with the offensive joust, looking for a quick pass down the tunnel. Demon looking for a quick 3, but he's gonna ding it. Covered by Crips.
Picked up by Mountainous. Mountainous is going to pass it across, land into McBubbles' hands. McBubbles is going to have the disc. Look for a potential shot in bubble. Throw it to Clock. It is going to be scored by Sunshine.
Good counter by Eternity. I mean, this is already looking to be a great match, so we'll see.
Got a tied ball game coming in here. All right. We got an offensive joust coming in from Hyperion now. Ooh, and we got a 5th player joining mid-game. That's the no-no. Death Row with the disc, going to pass it up to Cloud to Weedo. Weedo's going to throw all the way down and can get stolen by Sunshine. Sunshine's going to throw it down to Root. It is going to bounce right up into Weedo's hand. Weedo's going to throw the disc all the way down. It is going to bounce around some geometry. It is going to be picked up by McBubbles. McBubbles is going to throw the disc all the way down into that bubble. But they have 2 people just sitting back. They have a perma goalie right now. But quick score by Sunshine, assisted by McBubbles.
Just continued good play by Eternity here, limiting the mistakes. what they did at the start.
And Hyperion coming out with another offensive joust this time. Hopefully we can turn things around really quickly here. Get a nice quick pass downfield. Let's get the disc moving. Let's see it. Death Row gonna pick it up. Looking for some options here. We got a front stack moving slowly towards Death Row as he passes it over to Weedo. Weedo looking for a pass down. Trench. It's going to be picked up by Crips, who's gonna float around with it a little bit. Oh, and that's a bad bounce right there going into Popcorn.
All right, it's going to bounce around the popcorn area. It is going to get picked up by McBubbles. McBubbles is going to clear it down the field. It is going to bounce around the Pac-Man area. It is going to get picked up, by Sunshine. Sunshine's going to pass it over to Mountainous. Mountainous is going to look for a passing bubble. We do got a juke here. Look like a shot, but it is high and to the right. Picked up by McBubbles, both stunned out, but grabbed by Crips. Crips is going to throw the disc all the way downfield. It is going to bounce around the bubble area, get picked up quick by that Eternity stack. Mountainous with the disc, looking for potential pass options, waiting for his stack buddy. It is going to get thrown down left tunnel. It is going to bounce around some geometry. It is going to get picked up by Death Row. Death Row throwing it down into Bubbles. Bubble hoping it gets picked up. Does get picked up by Crips. Quick stun out. Demon grabs the disc. McBubbles with the disc, throwing it all the way down. It is going to get picked up by Weedo. Weedo's going to throw the disc downfield. Connects with Demon Hex. Demon Hex is going to throw. It is going to stay around shield. Gets picked up by McBubbles. The quick ender might have saved his life. McBubbles has the disc. Going to juke around geometry. Try to throw it same side wall. It is going to miss and get picked up by Hero. Hero's going to throw the disc. It is going to bounce around that midline area. It actually ends up being a good clear down bow tie.
And we got the stack from Eternity coming up quick, looking for quick passes over to Mountainous, who has a wide open field in front of him with only a back stack. Hero's going to challenge Mountainous for the disc, who makes a quick pass over to McBubbles. McBubbles looking for a nice little opening with a nice reset over to Sunshine. We're going to see what Sunshine does here. Just sticking to that double diamond, sending it up to the shoulder, back into the hand of Demon Hex, who sends for the quick cross.
Chicago.
South Cole.
I think what we're going to see here throughout these rounds is whoever can limit the mistakes is going to win here. And it's clear that Eternity has limited it so far.
Absolutely. These are two lower ranked teams on the season so far. It's still too early to tell where everybody truly is, but that's what we see. We did get a dropped player coming in from Hyperion. That is going to bounce around geometry up to Crips. Crips for 3 off the ding ring. Just a little bit to the left there. That is going to bounce around the upper trench area, off shoulder. And we do have a loose disc. Quick stack coming in. Mountainous picks it up. It is going to get picked up by Crips. Crips is going to throw it all the way downfield. It is going to bounce off right wall. It is going to bounce around geometry. Picked up by Demon Hex. Quick stack coming in. Hero stuns out. Has the disc. Is going to walk in. And a great save by Sunshine. That is going to bounce around Crips with the disc. They do recover the rebound, but it is quickly stolen by McBubbles. McBubbles going for the full clear. It almost could have been a shot. Picked up by Crips, though. Crips is going to clear it down right tunnel. It is going to bounce around some geometry. Stay around the bubble area. It is going to get picked up and slapped by Demon Hex. Demon Hex trying to get it out there. Connects with McBubbles. McBubbles goes for another half-court shot, potentially. Quick stack coming in. Death Row picks it up. Is going to clear it down that midline. Is going to get picked up by Demon Hex. Demon Hex is going to throw it. Oh, no, it was Sunshine. Demon Hex grabs the disc and scores 4-2.
Eternity's just doing a good job of limiting the mistakes here. You know, a lot of changes of possession, so they're able to keep their cool, and that's what's leading them to succeed right now.
All right, and we have Hyperion coming out with another offensive joust right here. Let's see if we can try again to turn this around. It's going to be picked up by Death Row. Death Row staying in that nest area. You got a split between the two stations right now from Eternity. McBubbles going to challenge and snatch him. Oh, what a 3 by McBubbles.
Just more mistakes from Hyperion here. They're going to really need to lock in for the rest of this round and going into the next rounds to get some momentum back.
We're going to try again here with another offensive joust coming in from Hyperion. And out the tunnels they come. And a quick pass over to right tunnel. Here, send it up. Hoping to hit something here. It's going to bounce off that back wall. Picked up by Sunshine. Sunshine's gonna send it over to Mountainous, who's gonna attempt to clear it out, but it seems like it got stuck. Never mind, it's picked up by McBubbles. Sorry. But McBubbles gonna send it down to Mountainous, who seems to have dropped the disc as it's picked up here by Crips.
Crips has it. It is going to bounce up to the upper trench area. It is going to get chased down by Crips. We do have an open net. Are they going to get it? And they do. 3 points from Crips. We got a 5-11 6-point game.
Good momentum shifter there by Hyperion. Let's see what they can do here with more time.
Yep, there's still plenty of time with only a 6-point lead for Hyperion to switch this up. We do have an offensive joust coming in from Eternity. We haven't seen one of these in a little while. McBubbles throwing it down to Sunshine. Sunshine over to Mountainous. Mountainous up to Demon Hex. Great passes. Really good offensive joust there to get it into the bubble area of Hyperion. Mountainous with the disc. Looking for a potential pass here in bubble. Goes for the shot, but an awesome save there by Death Row. Death Row is going to clear the disc all the way down. And we got a full Eternity team back. Mountainous grabs the disc. He is going to bounce it off sidewall. It is going to go straight into Death Row's hand, though. Death Row goes for 3. It does bounce off that back, and it is far and to the right. It is going to get a nice pass over to McBubbles. McBubbles over to Sunshine. They know they got the lead. They know they just need to buy time. Sunshine over to McBubbles. McBubbles looking for a potential pass downfield. Connects with Demon Hex. Demon Hex 4-2. Assisted by McBubbles.
Just a great shot there by Eternity. Getting the counterattack off the kind of like botched regrabs coming back, but they were able to bring it back. Momentum shifted back in favor of Eternity.
And yet again, we will have Hyperion come out on right here for this offensive joust. The disc picked up by Guido, who gets stunned out. And that stack from Eternity. McBubbles with the block, and he misses the shot. The disc seems to be picked up by Hero, who seems to be looking for a nice clear here, but it bounces off in the tunnel. And it's going to be picked up by Demon Hex as that Eternity stack pushes out towards the disc. That stack's going to chase the disc yet again. Got a little bit of a fight here for disc. And it's going to be picked up by Guido, who tries to go for a clear, but Mountainous come back, sending it over to shoulder to Demon Hex. Is going to miss that shot. We got a little bit of another dogfight here for the disc, but it's going to be picked up by McBubbles, who sends it back to that shoulder. Looking for a cut pass here, it looks like, going to Sunshine. Sunshine to Mountainous. Mountainous, oh, not quite making that cut right there, but it will be picked up by Sunshine again. Mountainous, oh, and a self-goal by Death Row.
Yeah, 2 self-goals here from Hyperion. It's not looking good. They just need to limit the mistakes coming into the next round.
Yep, and we got into the round. Finn, you want to tell us about some of the stats here?
Yeah, of course. Possession has been somewhat even, favoring Eternity more. Although it's more about the change of possessions rather than holding possession. That's really the key to this game right here. Yeah, quite even performances from both teams individually. Demon Hex with 4, Sunshine with 4. Crips with 3, Death Row with 2. So we'll see here heading into round 2 what both teams can do.
What I believe I'm seeing right now is a more controlled Eternity versus a more, I lack of better words, panicky Hyperion, where they're grabbing the disc, they're throwing it into bubble. They're not necessarily looking for passes, where Eternity's grabbing the disc, taking their time and looking for potential passes downfield and connecting and chaining plays and getting it into bubble and being a little bit more controlled with the disc overall. Do you agree, Goose? You got any insight?
For the most part, I'm mostly seeing missed opportunities here from both teams, but more coming from Hyperion. Eternity's helped to clean up a little bit of their mistakes here in this second half of the round, but also both teams are missing vital opportunities downfield as we come into the second round. Will they fix these problems? We will see.
All right, we got a neutral joust coming in. 2-1. Who's going to win this one? Eternity wins it with a quick slap downfield, connecting with McBubbles. McBubbles for a start off 3, assisted by Mountainous.
Just a great quick shot there, winning the neutral joust. I mean, that's always key, and that's going to swing the momentum clearly in the favor of Eternity.
We get to see how Hyperion is going to respond with this joust. Offensive joust coming in from Hyperion. Oh, and a miss across the board. Quick come in by McBubbles. McBubbles grabs the disc, looking for that pass cross here, post. Does get covered. McBubbles is going to walk it. 4-2 on the stunned goalie.
The misplays by Hyperion are really starting to kill them now. They need to lock in and figure out what to do.
Sorry, I had a little bit of an internet delay there, but that's fixed now. As we come into this joust that is Hyperion going get the disc this time. We got Guido picking up the disc. Missing that pass to Death Row. They'll fight for it in tunnel, but Sunshine will get a nice slap out right here, which will be picked up by Demon. Demon going in, looking for a quick 2. Assisted by Sunshine.
The mistakes. It's really killing Hyperion at this stage of the game. They need to lock in.
All right, we got
here from Hyperion.
Yep, we need to see some quick changes, and we got an offensive joust coming in here from Hyperion. We need to see some switch up here. Death Row with the disc. They're slowing it down here a little bit, taking a little bit out of the book from Eternity. Hero with the disc now, right tunnel, passing it across single diamond. What a beautiful offensive draw up there. And 2 by Crips, assisted by Hero.
I do like the idea from Hyperion here, kind of slowing things down, getting some more passes. They were able to take advantage of that stack on the quarterback, so they ended up getting the goal there.
Quarterback. I've never heard it called the full name. That's great, Finn. I love it. All right, we got an offensive joust coming in from Eternity. They're going to throw it down left tunnel. It is going to go down to that bottom trench area. Mountainous chasing for it. It is going to get picked up by Mountainous. Mountainous is going to walk it in. Bounce shot. 4-2.
Just another great goal there from Eternity. I mean, the mistakes by Hyperion are really starting to add up, and it's already 9-2.
And here comes Hyperion out with yet another, keyword another, offensive joust right here. It will be picked up by Death Row. And it's going to get challenged early, close to bubble. But it seems like it's going to miss didn't quite hit the mark there. Guido's going to clear it out, though. As we see this disc enter into the Blues territory. We got Demon trying to slap it out, but picked up by Hero. Hero is going to try and pass it to Crips, but it's not quite going to hit the mark. Sunshine picking up the disc, looking for a quick clear out. Oh, a pass over to McBubbles. McBubbles looking for an easy shot down to the orange bubble, but it's picked up by Crips. Crips going to try and send it out right into left tunnel, but it'll be picked up by McBubbles again. And the backstack from Eternity is going to try and push up in the bubble here. Mountainous looking for an opening right currently with Crips on him. He's going to lose the disc, which would be picked up by Hero. And Hero slinging it right down to the blue territory. Eternity looking to pick this up quick. We got a bit of a pile going right here at...
All right, we got to pick up here a little bit of a J-train action. McBubbles with the disc, throwing it all the way down. It is going to bounce off boot. It is going to stay right underneath that pack. Quick stack coming in from Eternity. Demon Hex has the disc. It is going to bounce around that geometry area. It is going to get picked up by Hero. Hero going to possibly try to get an offensive push here. It is going to bounce around in that bubble area. Picked up by Guido. And 2 assisted by Hero.
Just a good regrab there by Guido and Hero there. Just good counterattack. Eternity lost possession, and Hyperion was able to capitalize.
Hey, we got a 5-point game with roughly 5 minutes left. All right, this is anybody's ball game. We got an offensive joust here by Eternity. We have seen very controlled offensive jousts from them. So very excited to see what they're going to do. Sunshine with the disc, taking their time as we've seen Mountainous with the disc, looking for that cross pass and connects with Demon Hex. Ooh, disconnected reset, though. That is going to float all the way down to the opposing bubble. But we did see Sunshine with the disc. They are going to throw the disc. It is going to bounce around geometry. Picked up by Sunshine. Slapped up to Demon Hex. Demon Hex with the disc. It is going to bounce off that top trench area. We do got a push happening here. And Sunshine does grab the disc. Mountainous 4-2, assisted by Sunshine.
Just a really good goal there. Eternity able to kind of win that scrum, and Hyperion loses kind of their bearings and ends up getting scored on.
Though they may be down 7 points right now, they're coming out with another offensive joust. Still anybody's game with 4.5 minutes left here. This is going to be picked up by Death Row. Oh, it's going to bounce off that cloud. He's looking for a quick 3, but it's not quite going to hit the mark. He's actually going to clear it out, and it's there to be picked up by Crips. Crips going to throw it down. Not quite hit that mark. Ooh, and that's a headbutt, which is going to send it over to right tunnel, but not quite clear its way through as it's picked up by Weedo. Weedo's going to start walking it up. Uh-oh, we got Sunshine lurking. It's going to bounce off that shield and be picked up by Crips. Oh, nice little ender right there. Sent down to Weedo. Weedo's going to look for that cut pass, which doesn't hit its mark. Got Hero is going to slap that disc back into Bubble. And the stack from Eternity is going to pick it up. Sunshine's going to pass it to Mountainous, who's going to send it back downfield. But it goes back the other way into Popcorn. Weedo's getting the disc again, sending it right over to Crips. Crips looking for the pass back to Weedo. Going to take that shot, but saved.
All right, a save coming through, picked up by Death Row. Death Row's going to throw it down. They're trying to get some sort of push here, but it's quickly grabbed by Demon Hex. Demon Hex is going to throw the disc, and it is going to bounce around and connect with Sunshine. Sunshine taking their time, looking for a potential pass, and it does connect with Mick Bubbles, but the quick stun out causes the disc to stay on the outside of Bubble. We do got a slap going down the midline, picked up by, I have no idea. That was really quick throws. All right, it is going to get picked up, though, by Sunshine. Quick stun out, though. And we got a floating disc slapped out by Mountainous. Mountainous is going to slap it out, and it's going to bounce around that geometry, stay on that outside of that bubble area. It is going to bounce. It's anybody's disc right now. Tries to go for the quick 3. It is not going to work. It is going to bounce around, get picked up by Crips. Crips is going to throw it down, and it's going to bounce off that midline area, bounce right around Pack. Gets picked up by the fast stack coming in from Eternity's Mick Bubbles. Mick Bubbles has the disc. It is going to be picked up, though, quick. And a 3 by Weedo, making this only a, I don't know, math, 4-point game? Yeah.
What a great goal by Weedo there. I mean, beating the 1v2 stack. And, yeah, just Hyperion winning the scrum.
And we have Eternity coming out. McBubble's going to pick up that disc on this offensive joust. He's just going to float. He's going to waste that time. As we hit the 2-minute mark, he's going to send it down to Mountainous, who's going to pick it up. He's just going to sit there. He's going to pass it back to McBubbles. Seems like they're just putting time off the clock right now. Not a bad strategy. It's a 4-point game right now. They have that stack from Hyperion looking to chase that disc, but they're just going to keep throwing it in a nice little triangle right here. Back to McBubbles on Bowtie. McBubbles going to hold. And here comes that back stack, which didn't seem to really connect. And Demon's already downfield for an easy 3.
Hyperion pushed up too far there, trying to get the pressure. Obviously the time crunch, but can't let those mistakes happen.
I prefer circles. And I wasn't all about the triangles thing, you know? We got an offensive joust coming in here by Hyperion. Not a lot of time left here. They need some quick plays coming through. That is going to bounce down that left tunnel. Picked up by Death Row. Death Row crossing it over to no one, but still gets picked up by Crips. Crips gets stunned out. Sunshine with the disc. It is going to bounce around geometry, get picked up by Death Row. Death Row trying to get it back into the bubble. It is going to bounce around that bottom trench area. It is going to get picked up by Crips. Crips looking to move it upfield. Does pass it, cross connects with Weedo. Weedo trying to pass up to Hero, does get picked off by Mountainous. It is going to bounce all the way down in geometry, picked up by Mountainous. 4-3, extending their lead. I don't think they can come back anymore.
Yeah, I think that's game right there. Good counter by Eternity for the 3 by Mountainous.
As we come to the closing moments of this round right here, we have Eternity going to take it with a 2-0. Up by 10. The last closing moments right here. Death Row slinging it over to Weedo. He's going to throw it downfield to Hero. Over to Crips, and that'll be the ball game.
All right, everybody. All right, everybody. That is the match. We do have an Eternity win coming through. Don't worry, though. you will get another bite of Echo. We do have the number 1 team so far going up against the number 3 team. We got Ren versus Capita coming up for you guys here soon. In roughly a little bit over 30 minutes. Just gives us enough time to go get a snack and get ready to cast for you guys again. It is going to be the same caster crew, so stick around. Thank you, Goose. Thank you, Finn. Thank you, Trod. We will be back in roughly 30 minutes. Peace up, A-Town.
And we're underway.
Joining match.
It's game on!
Starting match.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and we're underway. Steal, interception, goal!
Joining match.
Steal. Interception. It's game on!
Starting match.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and we're underway. Steal. Interception. Round starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Joining match. Joining match.
Steal. Interception. It's game on!
Starting match.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're underway. It's game on!
Starting match.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and we're underway. Round starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Joining match.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and we're underway.
Joining match.
It's game on!
Starting match.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and we're underway.
Welcome back, everyone, to Echo Master Leagues. We have Capita versus Ren. I'm still here with Goose doing the play-by-play with me.
Hey everyone, back for another cast. This time with the number 1 and the number 3 team in the league.
And then we have, we also have Finn on sideline reports.
Hello
Gonna say
there.
something.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Sorry about that.
And then
Yeah.
we still have Trod. We still have Trod on cams. This is going to be an awesome game. The number 1 and number 3 team. We did have all 4 here, and then they dropped out again. So now I have to like talk to you guys. How's everybody's day been? What have y'all eaten? Had for food? We'll talk to chat for a little bit. We don't get to
some
do this
technical
all the time.
difficulties with one of the players, so we'll see how that goes.
What is up, Biker Ben? How you doing? What's up? Take a bet on a double mercy on my house. Are we betting on the double mercy or just Ren winning? All right. Yeah, this should be an interesting game. I've casted one of Ren's games. They only played with 3 people and double mercied pretty quick. I have played Capita. They double mercied my team. So it's it's 2 sides of the spectrum. Double mercy, I get face house. Hell yeah. Be love. Wait, so does Capita have to double mercy and then you get face house? All right, let's go. Let's get this going. We started. Oh, okay. It's coming out, Goose.
Second one's left. Beautiful. This is what we love to hear.
Just patience.
All right. Anyways, I just wanna cast some echo, please. But these teams won't ready up, so now I have to sing. Oh, we watched Hyperion and Eternity. For Eternity 1 in 2 rounds, and now we're waiting. So please ready up. Please ready up. Please
Oh, we got one back.
ready up. So
one's
we
still not
can
here.
cast
Just wait.
this game.
I think they're waiting for Jay to reconnect.
Really wanna cast this game. Please let me cast this game. I really wanna cast this game. So please, Capita, have your team show.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. There you go. I do. I really want to cast. Ready up, please. Now I'm on camera. Now I'm on camera, and I have to do stuff. We're just waiting now. He's ready up. Curious, you want to say? Who do you think is
Okay,
winning?
there we
There we
go.
go. There we go.
There we go, finally. All right, we're
Let's
locked and
go.
loaded.
Let's go. Neutral joust. Neutral joust. Neutral joust. Let's go.
Neutral
I got
joust.
this. Ah! All right, here we go. All right. We gotta get you new. I love my headphones. They're expensive headphones. So, all right, we got a neutral joust coming in. Picked up by Prize. Prize is gonna throw it down left over there. Capita is starting off early here. Dole over to Jay. Jay over, and a quick 2 coming in from Capita, assisted by Jay. Lowe's with the 2.
Great start by Capita here. I mean, that's the momentum that we like to see. Let's see what Ren can do here on offense.
All right,
Got
they're
Ren coming out now on the offensive joust here. And first person to grab it from Ren will be Jax. Jax sending a quick pass over to Mikey, picked up by Zuko. Zuko's going to pass right over to Kroger's, who is pushing towards Bubble. Looking for open passes currently. He's going to send it right down to Jax, who sends it back to Mikey's holding it, pushing up a little bit. Up to Pac-Man over where Kroger's is. And quickly scored right there by Mikey.
Great slow goal by Ren. The way that they were able to pass to each other, able to find those team plays, and was able to find the opening for the goal. All tied up.
Yeah, this is the type of control I expect to see from Ren. They're a very controlled team. They know where they're passing it. They know where they're going. So we got a new offensive joust coming in from Capita. Capita doing a weird bounce play there. 4-3 does not connect. Does get picked up. Quick stun out, though. Kroger's had the disc. We got Jax with the disc. They're going to throw it down left tunnel. Does get picked up by Lowe's. Lowe's over to Prize. Prize looking for a potential pass. And another 2 points by Jay. Keeping this game close.
Just a fantastic team plays from both teams here. Keeping possession, limiting mistakes. They're just able to get things going on offense. Both teams.
Could not agree more with what Finn's saying right now. Wonderful control from both sides of the disc right now. As Ren comes out, sends it quickly to Kroger's, who passes right down. Doesn't really connect as it goes up that back wall. Lowe is going to pick it up, try and send it out through Trench, but it's going to be picked up quickly by Kroger's, who throws it to Zuko. Zuko right in that bottom corner.
Just another great answer from Ren. I mean, it's not even that both teams are playing bad defense. It's just that they're both playing excellent offense here. So we'll see.
Venom, start packing. This isn't looking like a double mercy. This is a pretty close game. All right, Capita with the offensive joust. Going for a similar play than we've seen earlier. It does not bounce through tunnel. It does get picked up by Ren. Kroger's with the disc around Bubble. It is going to be a potential pass here. Taking their time as we've seen. Ooh, little disconnect, but still get picked up. 2 points for Jax, assisted by Kroger's.
Amazing play by Ren, taking advantage of the lost possession from Capita. We'll see what Capita can do to respond here, but that's a promising start for Ren.
Oh, here comes Capita out for their second offensive joust of this round. You're going to be picked up quickly by Lowe's. Here comes that stack from Ren, but it's going to be sent over to Prize on Cloud. Prize going to wave it around a little bit and send it over to Jay on Pac-Man. Back to Lowe's. Lowe's going to dance around with that stack a little bit, and it's going to get picked off by Mikey. Mikey on Cloud looking for a pass. Sends it. He's going to hold it, and he's going to send it up to Zuko on roof. Sends it to Kroger's, and a pass to Jax, and a nice little bounce off the back wall there for 2.
Ren's just able to find the openings, able to pass excellently within the bubble, and just able to find the opening for the goal there.
All right, gonna correct Goose. That wasn't a bounce off back wall. That was an alley-oop offside rim to their teammate for a dunk. We got an offensive joust coming in from Capita. That is gonna bounce off geometry. Gets picked up by Kroger's. Kroger's tries to throw it into the bubble. Quick grab by Lowe's. Lowe's is going to throw it down left tunnel. It is not going to quite clear, but it is going to land into Price's hand. Price is going to throw it down into bubble. It is going to bounce around geometry. Jay with the disc gets quickly stunned out by that fast Ren stack we've seen multiple times. Does get stolen by Lowe's. Lowe's is going to move around geometry, try to juke. Is getting chased down a little bit. Goes for 2 points, keeping this a 6-8 game.
Just a great goal by Lowe's. Even though he was surrounded by so many Ren players, he was just able to fit it in there and gets the goal.
Yep.
Ren coming out.
I was going to go. That was fast. All right, we got a Ren joust coming in. It is going to go down right tunnel to Mikey, off right station. They're going to juke around some geometry here, work it up as we've seen Ren do, slow and controlled. You don't see, as I was going to say, they don't miss a pass very often. That's going to bounce off top Trench and get picked up by Prize. Prize is going to throw it down the right tunnel. It is going to bounce around geometry down by that lower Trench area. Quick grab by Mikey. Mikey's going to try to clear it, but another failed clear there. It is going to bounce off geometry, get picked up by Prize. Prize is going to look for a potential pass, decides to reset, though, to Jay. Jay's going to have the disc. Looking upfield for potential passes. Going to throw their left wall to Prize. Prize looking around, gonna connect with Lowe's on ceiling. Lowe's is gonna work this into bubble here. Goes for the 2, and it is gonna connect. Little sloppy there.
Unlucky there from Ren, honestly. Both with the bounces off geometry and the self goal there. Capita just able to capitalize. Kind of funny there. But capitalize on Ren's mistakes.
And Ren coming out with the joust again. We are at a tied game here, 8-8. Just quickly picked up by Kroger's, who's gonna work his way down the field. Little challenge here from Jay with Kroger's. Gonna play around in that tunnel, but send it down to Zuko. Coming off post, and he's gonna ding it. And it's quickly picked back up though by Ren. Mikey's gonna bounce it off post. Seems to not quite hit its mark, but Kroger's is there to pick it up. And it's gonna be picked off by Jay. Jay sending it down that tunnel, and it's gonna be down near trap as Jax goes to pick it back up. Looking for a pass over to Kroger's. Kroger's gonna float with it a little bit, send it right back to Jax.
Interception. Orange clears it out.
We got Prize with the disc now. He's gonna reset it over to Jay, who's gonna send it back down to, I think that's Dole, but it's gonna be dropped and picked up by Kroger's. Kroger's sending it down the field to Jax. Jax gonna shoot for the open 3. Beautiful shot there from Jax.
Just a great shot from Jax. Ren able to take advantage of the mistakes of Capita. A little bit uncharacteristically sloppy play from Ren there, but they're able to recover and get the 3 points.
Yeah, and you couldn't set it better. That's uncharacteristic. Yeah, that's not the Ren we know. They're usually very controlled and very precise, but we're seeing some mistakes that we usually don't see, and that could be being caused by Capita disrupting them. We do have Jay with the disc. Jay's going to throw it over to Dole. Dole's going to clear all the way down into bubble. That is going to bounce off wall. Picked up by a fast Zuko. Zuko's going to throw it over to Mikey. Mikey's going to throw it down left tunnel. Quick stun out, though, by Capita. Lowe's going to pass it down to Prize. Prize going to look potentially to score here. Bounces off the head. Does get stunned off, though. Mikey with the disc, looking for a clear downfield. Is going to clear down that mid line area. Zuko trying to chase it down, but gets picked up by the stack of Capita. Jay with the disc, passing over to Prize. Prize throwing it down left tunnel. It is going to bounce off tunnel, float right off station. It is going to be there, picked up by Jay. Jay's going to throw it over to Dole. Dole's going to look downfield for a potential pass. Does connect with Prize. Prize is going to look for a potential pass. Oh, and a snag by Jax. Really good snag there. Thrown down by left. Hubble. Kroger's with the disc, going for the shot, and 3 points by Kroger's, assisted by Jax.
Great save and counter by Ren. I can't see what Capita did wrong there, but it's just that Ren was just able to take advantage of the save.
And we have Capita coming out now here with a joust, an offensive joust. They're going to grab disc. Lowe's going to hold at that station as he's challenged by Mikey. And that backstack, quick. And Kroger's with another 3.
Kroger? Oh, sorry.
The dam gate's kind of opening here. Ren taking a commanding lead with 1 minute left, so let's see what Capita can do here in the final seconds.
Sorry, I'm not used to triple casts. All right, this is interesting. Capita with the offensive joust here. Lowe's with the disc, looking for a potential pass downfield. Oh, and stolen by Kroger. Kroger's showing off this game. Kroger's passing it cross. Pass over to Zuko. Zuko juking, and a dunk by Zuko. Or no, shot, didn't dunk it. 4-2.
The floodgates are opening even wider. I mean, Capita is really going to need some momentum going into the next round here. We'll just see what they can do.
And we got 25 seconds left in this round as Capita comes out for one last offensive joust. Over to Prize, who tries to send it to Dole down in tunnel, but that doesn't quite connect. Dole picking up the disc, sending it down to Jay with an open goal. And Jay's going to put it in for a nice little 2-pointer to close that gap just a little bit as we come into the final seconds of this round.
That's a good momentum shifter right there. Round's going to end with a Ren victory, but Capita, they played well. Can't say they played badly.
All right. Finn, do you want to give us a little bit of stats here for both teams? Finn, stats, please.
My bad. Yeah. Possession pretty even here. I really liked what I've seen out of Ren. They just need to play more controlled, kind of limit those sloppy mistakes that we've seen kind of in the middle there. They cleaned it up at the beginning and they cleaned it up at the end, but in the middle they need to stay focused. Capita, I don't think that I've seen them do anything particularly wrong. They just need to be careful of the counterattacks because that's what's really killing them here. So whenever they have a chance on goal, they just need to make sure that they close it out, find the open guys, and get it into the net.
Yeah, I'm seeing roughly the same thing here. I am impressed by Capita's plays against Ren. I do see some mistakes coming from Ren that we're not used to seeing. They're not playing quite as structural. I do know Phenom now has to give up his house. There's no double mercy in the future. But Phenom's now. Yep, B loves moving into Faye's home. I hope. Does he have a hot tub? It's a good question. Or does that go home with him? Like, can he leave his house with the hot tub? I'm not sure. All right. We got neutral joust coming in. Who's going to win? We do got a quick win coming from Ren. Ren's going to throw it over to Zuko. Zuko's going to get stunned out. Almost a quick shot off the back rim. Does ding ever so slightly. Mikey with the disc gets stunned out. Jay with the disc going to throw it down left tunnel. That is going to bounce around some geometry, stay around a nice area. They try to go for the quick three. Dole misses off nest. That is going to float around the midline area. Does get picked up by Capita. They are going to throw it down into tunnel. Dole with the disc passed over to Prize. Prize goes for the bounce shot. It is wide into the... Oh, little leg possibly. Kroger's with the disc passes over to Mikey. Mikey over to the left tunnel. Does get picked up by Lowe's. Lowe's goes for three, and it does connect. 3 points for Capita to start this off.
What a shot by Lowe's. I mean, you can't draw that up any better. Just a great shot. Taking advantage of the slight little mistake that Ren had there. So, yeah.
I'm excited to see what's going to happen in the second round. I would like to see a little bit more execution here from Capita. It's been a little bit in delay on their execution, but they're going to pick up this quickly in tunnel and send it right back down into bubble. Jay's going to get stunned out by Mikey as Mikey picks up the disc looking for an open pass, but a quick, nice little reset to Jax. Sometimes you got to get that reset, especially when you don't see anybody. But Stack's going to push up, but Kroger's gonna snag it and send it right over to Mikey, who's going to send it down to Zuko. He's going to send it back to Mikey, over to Jax. Nice little passing pattern they got here. Kroger's buy off, pull a little bit of time off the clock. Some very consistent passing here from Ren. Amazing passes, all back and forth, back and forth. No inconsistencies here from Ren.
This is the Ren we're kind of used to seeing. Pass up to...
Ooh, a miscut, unfortunately.
Some commentators curse right there.
Uh-oh. We're back in bubble now on the Ren side. Zuko up to Jax. Jax over to Kroger's. Kroger's gonna take his time. He's forced up by Lowe's. Gonna send it down near Trench. Zuko pushing up. Gonna try and beat out Noel, but it's gonna be picked off by Jax. Uh-oh, here comes a lurking Lowe's who doesn't quite get it. And Zuko down for a 2.
Just a great shot there by Zuko, taking advantage of the overwhelming numbers that Ren had in the bubble there. And Capita just wasn't able to get back on defense.
Absolutely, and we got another offensive joust coming in here from Capita. Capita's going to throw it down right tunnel, connect over to Jay. Stolen by Zuko. Zuko seeing the open net, potential, didn't want to take it, passed it to Mikey for the 3, assisted by Zuko. I'm going to keep
Great shot by Mikey, turning around the momentum here. Let's see what Capita can do.
Absolutely. Let's see what Capita can do. We've seen Capita... We've seen Capita answer back. We got an offensive joust here. Lowe's is going to throw it over to Jay. Jay looking for a pass crossed here. Is pressured by Zuko. Does not get stunned out, though. Throws it down into bubble. Kind of a blind clear. Kroger's does pick it up quick. They do have fast stacks. We've seen it all night. Jax has the disc passing back to... Stolen by Jay. Quick stun out, though. Dole has the opportunity here. Does take it. Quick grab by Zuko, but quickly recovered by Dole. Dole over to Jay. Jay 4-2, tying up this ball game.
Just a great shot by Jay there. And I don't know who it was, but whoever got that interception, they balled out. Ties it up for
Yoink.
Capita.
The yoinky sploink. Just needed to re-say that. That's insane.
We got a nice little tied up game here with only 6 minutes left in this little matchup. Jack's down to Zuko. Zuko gonna, just off from Mikey. Be picked up here by Jay, or Dole actually, sorry. Kroger's gonna quickly snag it. Self pass right there, sent it over to Jax, who's gonna just take his time. He's gonna take his time. He's gonna run that clock a little bit, get some time off that clock. He's gonna send it over to Kroger's. Kroger's pushing in and misses the pass over to Zuko. Jack's gonna pick it up on that back wall. Quick pass over to Zuko, to Kroger's, to Mikey on that backboard, and he's gonna lose it. Pry's gonna pick up the disc here and attempt to clear. He's not quite gonna get it. It's gonna hit that popcorn, but Jack's gonna send it down to Kroger's. Kroger's to Mikey, and a 2-pointer.
I can't even say that Capita's defense has been bad. It's just that they've been exhausted by the amount of pressure that Ren has been giving them. And hopefully that's not the floodgates opening again like it was in round 1.
I am going to give confirmation to Demon Hex. We could listen to you while you're playing, but we don't because that'd be really distracting. So no, we cannot hear you while you play your game. Picked up by Kroger's. Kroger's is going to throw it over, connect with Zuko. Zuko over to Mikey. And then every time I take over, they score quick. I don't know what's up with this.
I hope that might be the floodgates opening a little bit here. We'll see how Capita can respond. They're going to need to respond fast and quick, though.
All right. Offensive joust coming in from Capita. Let's see how they do respond. Like you said. Lowe's with the disc, going to throw it down right tunnel. It is going to go all the way down and connect with Dole. Dole over to Prize. Prize back to Dole, possibly? No. Looks for the shot. Is a little bit high in to the right. Gets slapped out. Connects with Lowe's on that midfield. Lowe's looking for a potential pass. Going to connect with Dole. Dole tries to throw it to Jay, but gets stunned out by Jax, and they do get the disc. Kroger's with the shot. Shooting all the way down. It is going to go off the ding ring. Mikey's going to work for that disc. Does get it. Looking to shoot here. Actually, passes to Kroger's for a nice, easy 2, forcing the push out.
Well played there by Ren. Just good on the counterattack. That's kind of what we were looking for from round 1 from Ren. Capita makes a mistake on offense. Ren capitalizes on the counterattack.
Hoping to see some more execution here from Capita in these last 3 minutes of this round. It's not quite over yet. But Lowe's with the disc is going to send it over to that stack that's going to send it right downfield to Dole. Dole going to just sling it. Doesn't really seem to be going anywhere. But Dole will get the disc in, slaps it right over to Prize. Prize to Jay, and Jay for the 2.
Great response by Capita. 4-point game. Still anybody's ball game here.
Yep, anybody's ball gang. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Gang. Anyways, we had an offensive joust coming in here from Ren. Let's see if we keep seeing the controlled Ren we have been seeing. Jax jumping up to roof, pressured by that front stack. Coming in from Capita. Pass over to Zuko. Zuko looking downfield or across. All right, does connect. Oh, no, shoots the 3 from out of nowhere. Zuko, the 3-bender. Woo! For a 3.
Crazy 3 there, and that's probably going to shift the momentum on the side of Ren here with 2 minutes to go. It's going to be hard for Capita to come back from that one.
We always say it, Zuko never misses those open shots. Whether it be from midfield or inside that bubble, he does not miss them. Lowe's going to grab the disc and sling it right down, all the way downfield to Dole, but he's going to lose it. Gets stunned out by that stack from Ren. It'll be picked up by Lowe's again. Lowe's going to start working his way downfield. Sends it all the way down to Jay, who passes it to Prize, but loses it. Jax with the stun, and he's going to send it over to Zuko on Cloud. Zuko is going to look for a spot here to throw, maybe, and he does. It bounces off Double Diamond, but it looks like Mikey's going to win that disc. And he misses the reset, and it goes back on to Ren's side. Zuko picking up that disc, and here comes that stack from Capita. Not quite going to get it there. And an open 3 for Kroger's again.
The floodgates are opening like round 1. Ren is going to take this round 2, unfortunately. for
Hey.
Capita.
There's so much time left. A full 60 seconds.
A full 60 seconds, of
Full
course.
60 seconds coming in. Anything's possible. All right, we got an offensive joust coming in from Capita. Let's see if they can just lower this gap at this point. We saw the skip relay happen from them multiple times, and it has worked almost every time. Pass back to Lowe's. Lowe's is going to throw it, bounce off geometry. Jay with the disc. Jay going to look for a pass connect with Prize. Prize connects. Ooh, and a save by Jax. Wonderful save. Kroger's pressured there. Picked up by Mikey, though. Mikey's going to work it down into tunnel. Going to throw it over to Zuko. Zuko missed the 3, but passes to Jax for 2.
It's those counterattacks. The counterattacks are killing Capita. We saw this in round 1, and now we're seeing it this round. Ren with an amazing goal there.
And we're going to come into the closing moments of this second round, and it seems like Ren's going to 2. Love to see this the point spread between all of Ren's players. Very even spread. You got 9 from Zuko and 11 from Mikey. And make that 11. Make it 12 for Zuko. We got 12 from Zuko, 11 from Mikey and Kroger's, and 7 from Jax. A beautiful point spread right there. And Ren will take that round.
I mean, just Ren showing why they're the #1 team in the league right now. A little slow start, but a dominating performance altogether. Remember, this has been Echo Master League. I've been joined with Goose, Finn, and Trod. This has been an awesome cast from all of y'all. Remember to follow the Echo Master League channel. And quick shout-outs if you want to catch Sweet Life anywhere. I do have my own Twitch channel. Gaga Goose down there has his own Twitch channel that you can catch us on other days. Finn, anything you want to shout out? You want to shout out like your Instagram or Facebook or something? Why not?
Honestly, nothing much. Nothing much from me.
You could follow his pager. He has a printer. You can just like page things to.
The fax machine.
Yeah, his fax machine. Trot on cams. This has been awesome. Remember, follow Echo Master League. We have many more casts to come. Peace A-Town.
Yeah! It's game on!
Starting match.
Fifteen.